When Romanian authorities barged into Andrew Tate's home in December 2022, they snatched his entire fleet of cars, including a $5 million Bugatti Chiron that Tate famously claimed could outrun the cops. He later alleged that cops returned some cars with scratches and empty fuel tanks, raising conspiracy theories about jealous officials taking his supercars for a spin. But really, what cars are in Andrew Tate's garage, and why were they taken away? Well, let's find out. Let's start things off with his grand Ferrari. Andrew Tate owns not one, but at least 3 different Ferraris, and one of them, the 812 Superfast, is Ferrari's all-in-one, literally super fast car. And P.S., he owns 2 812 Superfast. Let's start with its engine. The Superfast runs on a 6.5-liter V12 engine, naturally aspirated engine, that pumps out 789 horsepower and 530 pounds-feet. With these numbers, it launches from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Pretty much faster than you can say, "Holy Mother of God." As for the top speed, it's a sick 211 miles an hour. Before we go on, please give us a like and hit the subscribe button. Also comment on the celebrity's garage you want us to do next. Now, the Superfast has quite the aggressive design, especially with its long predatory hood, quad tail lights that give it a demon glare look, and a rear diffuser that could almost cut glass. Tate's model drips in custom paint, with a venomous red-black. Inside, the car is what we might call a throne of Alcantara, suede and carbon fiber. It has electrically adjustable, heated and ventilated sports seats, and you can get lightweight racing seats that are even more comfortable. The steering wheel is also a flat bottom, Formula 1 inspired wheel with smart controls. Who knows, Tate might just be a big fan of F1 style cars. Then there's the tech, magneto-rheological suspension that reads the road like a psychic, brakes perfect for another Tokyo Drift movie, and an infotainment system with a centrally placed digital display, navigation, and connectivity options. The digital dash gives numbers like a Wall Street ticker, G-forces, lap times, the kind of data that turns a drive into a gladiator sport. It also has Apple CarPlay integration, but there is no Android Auto support. Android users will probably find this offensive by Ferrari. Tate didn't just drop $650,000 on these 2 812 Superfast because he could. He actually did it because they are really rare. Once, when Greta Thunberg scolded him for his carbon footprint, he revved the car's V12 even louder. Then, when critics called him excessive, he posted a video of the speedometer hitting 200 miles per hour. Guess he's just one heck of a rebel. Number 7 on our list, Andrew Tate's Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport. You see, the Pur Sport is just another crazy Bugatti Chiron, one you can't just see in an auto dealer's shop. Tate actually commissioned his own version of this car in 2021. And yeah, this one has his name on it. Enter the Badman Copper Bugatti, a machine so aggressive it makes other multi-million-dollar hypercars look like shitty rentals. The deep copper finish makes it an eye magnet from Monaco to Dubai, something Tate would love. And despite all the rumors, the Pur Sport was never seized even after he was imprisoned. Now for the engine, the Pur Sport uses an 8-liter quad-turbo W16 engine that gives out an easy 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. Breaking it down a little, this car launches from 0 to 62 miles an hour in a wild 2.3 seconds. Just think about the drift lines it would leave. For top speed, the car has an electrically limited 218 miles an hour velocity, and without the limiter, it might go up to 250. Gotta add that the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission sharpened with 15% shorter gear ratios, making sure that the power works magic on the road. Outside, the Pur Sport has a 1.9-meter fixed rear wing, an aggressive front end complete with massive air intakes, and an enlarged horseshoe grille that optimize airflow and keep the engine cool. Oh, and there's the 3D printed titanium exhaust that sounds like an actual dragon. Inside, Alcantara covers the seats and steering wheel, giving you the perfect grip even at high speeds. The infotainment system is state-of-the-art, probably Bugatti's best even, with a high-resolution touchscreen that puts navigation, media, and vehicle settings at Andrew Tate's fingertips. The sound system, engineered by top-tier audio experts, also does a really good job of drowning the engine and exhaust noises pretty well. And the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi hotspot, and full smartphone integration keep it all really entertaining. The Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport is already pretty rare, limited to just 60 units ever produced. At its launch, it had a price tag of around $3.5 million, but its value today has gone up since then, being beyond $4 million. Now for car number 6, Tate's Lamborghini, the Huracan Spider. If you've seen his social media, probably his X and Insta, you've probably seen him wheeling down a street in this car. So what's so special about this car? Well, the Huracan Spider comes with a 5.2-liter V10 engine that pushes out 610 horsepower and about 413 pounds-feet, being able to hit 62 miles an hour in just 3.4 seconds. If you keep your foot down on the accelerator, you'll be hitting a top speed of 201 miles per hour. The car also has multi-point injection and direct stratified injection, or DSI, which in simple terms means better efficiency and, well, better performance. Looks-wise, this Huracan is a modern-day Mona Lisa. You can drop down the soft top roof while cruising at speeds up to 31 miles per hour. And inside, it's all high-quality materials, a driver-focused layout, and super wild tech. Speaking of tech, Lamborghini didn't cut down on its advancements. The Huracan Spider comes with the Lamborghini Infotainment System 2, a fancy way of saying you get a slick touchscreen with audio controls and optional satellite navigation. The 12.3-inch TFT digital display gives you everything you need, including details on speed, RPMs, and navigation. Now, let's talk money. When it first dropped, the Huracan Spider started at around $310,000. With customizations and the classic paint job Tate has on his, it could add an extra $100,000 to the car's price. Car number 5, the Mercedes AMG Coupe. Andrew Tate's AMG S63 Coupe might be the cheapest car in his garage, which says a lot considering the guy owns Bugattis worth over $500,000. But yeah, let's check out this coupe. A while back, Tate actually got pulled over in Romania while driving this car. Cops stopped him, normal license and car paper check, everything was fine. But of course, the internet went drooling. Apparently, this was no casual traffic stop. In the engine area sits a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 that pushes out about 603 horsepower and a torque amount enough to pull your bones out of your body. 0 to 60? An easy 3 seconds drama. If it weren't for the electronic limiter, this thing could easily push past 186 miles per hour, Tate's cruising speed, so to say. Now what's on the outside? The massive Panamericana grille. Sharp lines and vents make the vehicle look like it's sitting still even at 100 on the speedometer. And the inside? So much better. It has beautiful Napa leather seats, a killer Burmester sound system with a 26-speaker circuit, and 2 massive 12.3-inch screens that make it look like a spaceship. Oh, and it comes with some really nice tech, including lane assist, night vision, and a 360-degree camera, so you don't scratch its expensive rims. When this car first dropped in 2018, the price tag was around $167,000. Let's be real, Tate probably added every extra feature that was provided. And yeah, it might be the budget option in his collection, but I don't think anyone's complaining. Number 4. The Techart GT Street R. This car is what you might call a German engineer's nightmare brought to life, and here's why. This GT's 3.6-liter twin-turbo flat-six engine is one of the best flat-six you'd ever see, pushing out a sweet 630 horsepower like it's nothing. With this output, it goes from 0 to 60 in just about 3.1 seconds, marking a top velocity around 214 miles per hour. Techart went all in, adding upgraded turbochargers, a high-performance exhaust system, new intercoolers, and a custom air intake setup to squeeze out every last bit of power. The GT Street was actually designed to look mean, owning a full aero package designed in a wind tunnel. There is carbon fiber everywhere, a retractable front splitter, massive air intakes, and fender flares that add an extra 10 millimeters of width. The rear wing sits on a set of 20-inch Techart Formula wheels, wrapped in high-performance tires, giving the car enough grip to match its power. Inside, Techart made the car with premium leather that had contrast stitching, aluminum pedals, a custom sport steering wheel, and illuminated Techart-branded door sills. The infotainment system consists of a high-fidelity sound system, Bluetooth and smartphone integration that gives Andrew Tate the luxuries of a high-end cruiser or a private jet. Back when it was launched in 2007, the Techart GT Street had a price of around $350,000. Today, if you can even find one, the price could be as high as $500,000. Number 3. The Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. From his kickboxing days to becoming a successful entrepreneur and top G, the Carrera was the one car that followed Tate everywhere. Let's take a moment with this bad boy. The Carrera 4S comes with a 3-liter twin-turbo flat-six engine, almost like the GT Street, that pumps out 443 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. This gives it enough strength to jam hard at 60 in just 3.4 seconds, topping out at 190 miles an hour. Porsche paired it with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that gave it really smooth shifts. One too that is perfect for the top G. On the outside, the Carrera 4S carries Porsche's signature look with a wide rear, muscular shoulders, and a sleek flyline. The LED headlights with Porsche dynamic light system plus help with visibility while giving it a James Bond degree of solidness. Inside, you'll find comfy leather sports seats and a clean, ultra-modern dashboard that still rolls on Porsche's super classic vibe. Oh, and let's not forget about tech. The Porsche Communication Management System comes with a 10.9-inch touchscreen that gives you navigation, real-time traffic updates, and even a Wi-Fi hotspot to keep you connected. Plus, there are a bunch of safety features, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and even night vision assist. When the Carrera 4S first hit the market, it had a starting price of about $145,000. If Tate's version was ever auctioned, he could make an easy $400,000 to $600,000 from it. Now for number 2 on our list, the McLaren 7.20S. To be fair, this was the one car McLaren built their pride on. So how incredible is this car? Well, let's just say it, a crazy baby. Popping up its hood reveals a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that makes a 710 horsepower output and 568 pounds-feet of torque, enough to race the wheels to 60 in just 2.8 seconds on acceleration and 211 miles an hour for top speed. Every inch of the 7.20S is designed to be perfect. The aerodynamic body and dihedral doors are particularly the most eye-catching external features of this car. Then there's the chassis, which is made entirely of carbon fiber to keep the vehicle rigid and still lightweight. Inside, the cabin area is covered in premium leather and Alcantara, with custom stitching that matches Tate's taste. A big touchscreen sits in the center console, giving you access to navigation, media, and all the car's settings. With a fully digital driver display, every info, speed, gear shifts, engine performance, is right where it needs to be. When Tate got this car, it set him back around $400,000. Depending on the condition and customizations it got, you could still get one anywhere from $350,000 to $400,000. And finally, for car number 1, the classiest Koenigsegg Jesko attack. Actually, this might be one of the most recent cars Andrew Tate added to his car collection, and frankly, this Jesko attack is absolutely crazy. Its chassis hash point, 7.2.9.1, was originally finished in crystal white with Tiffany blue brake calipers. Tate wanted something flashier, so he wrapped it in satin Tiffany blue. This Koenigsegg hypercar is powered by a 5-liter twin-turbo V8, which on regular gas produces around 1,280 horsepower, and on the recommended E85 biofuel jumps to a 1,600 horsepower output. Same thing for torque, 1,000 pounds-feet on gasoline, and 1,106 pounds-feet on E85. To extend its madness, Koenigsegg added a 9-speed light-speed transmission to the engine, making gear changes be as smooth as butter. Speed-wise, the Jesko attack is on a whole new level, pushing past 249 miles per hour. And trust me, it is built to handle this speed. The rear wing, the front splitter, and active underbody aeroflaps all help generate a ridiculous 3,086 pounds of downforce. Basically, they all keep the car firm and attached to the road. Inside, it's all Alcantara everywhere, carbon fiber accents, and even a 5-inch instrument display built into the steering wheel. The main infotainment system also bears a 9-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, climate control, and audio functions. Koenigsegg also threw in all the high-tech extras, including adjustable pedals, a front and rear hydraulic lift system, and a bird's-eye view camera to help with parking. Not that Tate is worried about parking, but hey, it's there. So, what's the price tag on something like this? Well, at the time when Tate got his, the Jesko attack was going for over $3 million. Considering Koenigsegg only made 125 of these, it's safe to say the value will grow way higher with time, probably past $3.5 million by now. If you like this video, please Please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so we can update you on all our upcoming content. Also, comment what celebrity car collection you want us to do next. We'll catch you in the next one.